It's that
We
time of
got
the
a
night.
call. Get It Off Your Chest podcast.
Hotline. Who we got on the phone now?
Hi, this is Shay.
Hi,
Hey, what up,
So,
Shay.
Shay?
hey, I wanted to give my opinion on the topic y'all was speaking about now.
Yeah,
I don't think that women are like looking for like lanes or money or nothing like that.
right.
But I'm like, I'm not gonna lie and feel like money ain't important or whatever, especially in this economy that we're in. But money isn't the biggest factor. I agree with Chief Perfection on that, where it's just like you have to be some type of leader and bring some type of value to the household or whatever. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much money you got, it's just like for one, if you don't know how to manage that money, if you don't know how to deal with situations in times of stress, if you can't if you ignorant when you ain't got that money,
Yes.
then it's just like, it ain't money ain't adding that much to the situation, but it's very important. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, don't come over here with none.
Right. Yeah.
Not having none. I mean, you gotta have a job, you gotta have, I ain't being like, oh, somebody gotta make 6 figures, whatever, but we both gotta be working and we
Mm-hmm.
both gotta be making some shit happen.
Yes.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. We
Well, you-
both got to have a vision. We know money is, that's a necessity. We need it. We need it. And whether if you make it, I'm making it, we both have to have some sort of common goal when it comes down to financial stability. That's important.
Mhm.
And like I said, it doesn't even go. You can't have a man who can properly lead you without having no money. If
Oh
this
no, I
man is
agree.
a good leader, he's gonna have some money.
Yeah, I agree with that because, I just recently left a situation like that where it's
Mm-hmm.
just like when dude didn't have no money in his pocket, because it was like dude was, I don't know how to explain it, like aimless.
Yeah.
Like men where they don't have money, it's like they're aimless.
the
Like they don't
confidence
have a
is
sense
low.
of purpose.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you eventually, if you see that person in that aimless situation and they don't work themselves out of it, or because like a woman, if we ain't got no money, we gonna still try to make stuff shake. Like you get what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And a man, yeah, and a man without money is just like they don't know what they doing,
Yeah.
and then you lose respect for them, not because you don't have money, but because it's like without money they paralyzed or
Yeah.
something, and it's weird.
They don't know how to they don't know how to, they don't know how to bounce back quick enough. They
They
when they
don't.
ain't got it, they just kind of, a lot of them shut down. But like I said, that's why it's not even always about the money. It's about, can this man lead? If this man is a
hmm
leader, he ain't got to worry
Yeah,
about
but
that.
yeah, and if you have money, that's at least proof that you can lead your own damn self or whatever. And so it's also that where it's just like you know how to shape your own life to where at least you know.
Get It Off Your Chest podcast.
Hotline. Who we got on the phone?
This is Apri.
Hi, Apri.
Hey, Pre, what's going on, Pre? We got
Not
regulars
much.
calling us.
Yes, we was on the other line. I don't know if the line dropped or whatever, but we are going to merge the call. We are going to merge the call so that we can get it all through.
Okay.
Oh, what?
All
Is
right.
this Shay?
Yes, this is Shay.
Hey Shay, I don't know if the call dropped or what, but yes, we're here. But yes, we're here. Finish saying what you're saying so we can let you get your point across. Oh, Apri, you on the phone too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have both
Okay.
callers on the phone. Okay, well, this is great. Okay, so Shay, you were saying something before we got another call, and Apri, we're gonna let you chime in as well, but I want to let Shay
Finish.
yeah, we're gonna let you finish, Shay. Finish what you were saying before.
Oh, all I was gonna say is just like, a man's resources proves that he's able to take care of you. Like you see that, and take care of himself. You even see that in nature, like with birds and all that, where I'm gonna go grab all these rocks. I'm gonna build a nest.
Yep.
So if a girl come by here, she gonna know what's up. Like that's the way it's supposed to be. So that's it. That's all I got.
Yes, ma'am. I agree. There's nothing like a man who can lead, even because money. There's always ups and downs. There's always ups and downs. Money won't probably last forever for a lot of men, for a lot of people. You have those up and down moments in life. It's about finding a man who is good with leading, not only, himself and his family and his friends and things like that, but a man who, if he does lose it all, he knows how to get it back.
All right, we're gonna let Apri speak. Apri, what you got to tell the people?
I would say Shay is not lying.
Yes.
So when you think about a man providing, it's not about the money at all.
Mhm.
because when you think about, because money says something about being transactional.
Right.
Like my thing is when you think about a man providing for you, it's not like a tit for that, quid pro quo, this for that. It's you need a man that can feed your soul.
Ooh.
And the thing is, when I talk about feed your soul, it's like, how can that man, like you said it best, get you closer to God? How can he put more into you, give you more tools in your toolbox so that you could be a better woman? But most importantly, what can you learn from that man?
Yes.
Because I'm going to tell you, I went on a date almost a month ago. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm talking about the bombest date ever. That man fed my soul.
Yes, I love it.
Fed my soul. And it wasn't about him paying for the date. I was very appreciative, but I took not one picture. The focus was all on him because what he was doing. He was very intentional.
Yes.
And the thing is, like, when women see men like that, I don't give a dang about how much money, what job they got. I
Mhm.
care, but I don't care. It's not the focal point. Can you
Right.
provide for me? Yes, because we need the money if we're going to be together to resources and how we live our life, pay our bills and different things like that. But if I'm worried about, like, I want this Birkin bag or I want this money unless you can't talk to me, it's like when we go on vacation, what the hell we talking about?
Exactly. Exactly.
Because we're not talking about nothing because you don't have nothing to offer but your money. And
Mhm.
that's in turn with an egotistical man that is a narcissist.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So
9 out of 10 times, yeah.
yes, and so I like Shay was saying, she is most definitely right.
Mhm.
My thing is, how do you plan to feed my soul? How do you plan to lead me to Christ? And how do you plan to make me a better woman? And but
Yes.
just most importantly, like, how can you be intentional with me?
I like that. I like that,
And
Apri.
vice versa.
I like that, Apri. And I'm trying to figure out if we went out on a date with the same dude because I went out on a date and it was love, girl. He was intentional. We had good conversation.
No,
I mean, it was just good, girl. It was good. I had one of those kind of
look,
dates too,
girl,
Apri.
Shay, you on there?
girl, I'm talking about the date for
Oh,
something.
yeah, I'm here.
I mean, I'm here in Indy. I took no pictures.
Yes.
Do you hear me?
Intention.
Because it was all about us.
Yes.
It was
Absolutely.
all about us. And it was just the talking, the stimulate my mind, all that type of stuff. Because you always hear me say that. But a man has to do that. Of course, I'm
Yes.
paying attention to what he's doing. But if you can't stimulate my mind, I have nothing for you.
Well, what's the stimulating the mind part? That's like, what he do? Like, what
Okay.
he
The
talk-
conversation just, go ahead,
The
Apri.
conversation, because, like, say, I don't know if you ever
His
been
intention.
on a date or just or being around people or a man that when you on a date, he can't talk about nothing but sex, or he can't
Okay.
talk about nothing but surface level stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's stuff that you can go talk to the homeboy about, like, or your homegirl about.
Exactly.
Surface level stuff, but having you to be seen, heard, valued, that's what I'm talking about. And the thing is, when I talk about stimulating my mind, it's like I'm pouring in his cup, but at the same time, he's also filling my cup at the same time.
Mhm.
It could be biblically, it could be just let me
Yeah.
turn off of his discipline, which he has a lot of discipline. And I'm just like, God damn. Like, I could learn a lot from that man.
And so this is the first date?
Yeah, girl, I'm talking about bomb as hell.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna.
Look, let me give
I
you an
feel like-
example, Shay. Just sitting
Nope.
down having a conversation with a man who intentionally planned a date close to you so it can be convenient. Something he think you would like. He's asking you, is this place okay? Somebody who's actually
Paying
taking the
attention.
time to plan something for
Yes.
you, and actually putting thought into it. Or even if the conversation going good and he's telling you about his accomplishments and he's telling you about his goals and he's telling you about the things that's going good for him, and then proceeding to ask you, so how was your week? What you got going on? Hey, I seen XYZ.
Girl.
Acknowledging what you got going on,
All
and
of that.
acknowledging the effort that you're putting into the situation as well. So when I say you'll know when you come across one of those men.
Oh, I've experienced it, but it's just more so like you also got to recognize that you're the vibe. in some situations. So I'm a person where I can talk to anyone about anything, and I can make any kind of conversation. So I don't really, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna take a little more for me. So I'm like, y'all hold on tight. Y'all hold on tight. See,
Yeah.
what if they choose to be? I hope it ends up being what's going on.
And look, and let me tell y'all, I am the one to say the man. Listen, okay, because I give y'all another story too, but I ain't gonna
hold
put that
on.
out there like
Before you
that.
go in there, Shay, you on speaker or something? Because we can't hear you.
No, I'm
clock
not
in.
actually. I'm actually not on speaker.
Yeah, I can
okay.
I can hear
I'm like,
pretty
I don't know
well.
who's that.
Okay.
You
It's
see,
probably just
you'll
But I
know the
actually have to
difference.
go.
You'll know the difference in a man. You'll know the difference in a good date and a bad date. There's a big difference, and trust me,
Yes,
I've
ma'am.
been on a lot of bad dates, and I'm neck to neck with a good dude and a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? So I know the difference. I know who's worthy of potential and who's not. You know what I mean? I can have a conversation with a man and see a man intentions, and see that, okay, he may be worthy of me actually, saying this might be a decent guy. And then I know a lot of dudes based off conversation, it's like, oh shit, he on the same shit, nigga. He trying to get some pussy and dip. He trying to hit it and quit it. Like you can tell.
Ladies can tell.
You can tell what kind of guys
most
what.
definitely tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can, their conversation ain't about shit.
Ain't
It's
about,
just
and even if it
just
ain't about
enough to
sex.
try to get in the door.
Yeah,
It ain't
even if
about
it ain't
nothing.
about sex, it's still about something that's surface level.
No, I understand. I feel like y'all be running into a lot of boring people.
Girl.
Talk about it, Shay. Tell them now.
Baby, if
Explain
I can lay all my experiences on the line and on live, baby, you would know that I got one of the craziest dating lives you would ever even hear of. Okay, but I just now finally in my big age met a guy who I feel like is moving with intention. I could be wrong,
Well, that's
but hey,
awesome.
I don't.
That's awesome for you.
Huh?
Not saying that's awesome. I wasn't
It is,
speaking down on that or nothing like that. That's awesome.
And don't get me wrong, I am shocked. However, I'm not going to even, like I usually always do, I'm not going to even say, oh, well, he might be on the same shit everybody else. I'm not going to even do that. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because of the effort that, that I've seen. Even though it may be, bare minimum, but the conversation, the thought, just being a man, being a gentleman, is what it's what will make me give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Mayan wants to say something.
Can I ask y'all something, ladies, while we got y'all on the phone? From a man's perspective, Pri, you there?
I'm here.
We got Pri and we got Shay. So here's what I would do on a first date. And we always be talking about it off camera. And I want y'all to tell me if it's crazy or not. This is what I would do. I meet somebody I'm interested in, a young lady, and we having a conversation. My first date gonna be something like we're gonna go to a coffee spot or something. You know what I'm saying? And what you drink, a latte, tea, whatever it is, and then we gonna have a conversation. I'm not really trying to splurge on a first date. I'm going to go to a simple spot, whatever it is, and we're going to have a conversation. The reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to get to know more about you before I splurge and kind of like lead with something else. I'm trying to have a good conversation. I'm trying to find out more about you, your life, and, and I want you to know more about me. And then if that's cool, on the second date, we might take it to a food spot or whatever it is. And if that go well, I'm going to keep, up in the ante a little bit, depending on what it is and how we feeling each other. Is that something that you feel like, is it wrong? Am I doing it the wrong way? Not, that's how I do it. That's how I've always been taught. Because I feel like certain dudes, they leave with the money. They're going to roll out the red carpet and they're going to spend a lot of money like, oh, this is what I'm trying to. Almost like they're trying to convince you that they're the right dude to be with. But I don't believe in that. Am I wrong? I want to hear what y'all perspective is it.
I believe you are doing it right because my thing is, like, you've seen those things on social media where he got to take me to this, or if he take me to, what was that, the Cheesecake Factory, I ain't getting out the car. My thing is, I'll appreciate you more if you take me to a coffee spot because what it's doing is you got me right in front of your face to give me your undivided attention.
It's going to be a fly coffee spot.
It ain't about the money. I'm trying to learn you. I'm not trying to learn the food, your money. I'm not trying to learn it. I'm trying to learn you. And the thing is, and I've had to tell one of my coworkers is when she was going on the first date, she's like, I don't want to go to no coffee spot. I said, you just getting to know him. It's breaking bread. You're not in a relationship. You just breaking bread at that
Right.
point. To me,
Mhm.
at that point, you
Right.
getting to know him. If the first date you didn't like it, I mean, respectfully tell him like, I wish not to move on, whatever. But I feel like a coffee spot, something cool, something chill, is appropriate.
Yes,
My thing
absolutely.
is, you don't know that much about that person, so why would you be splurging? A coffee date, walking around the park, something simple is the best way to go. Because at the same time, you can't expect that man to spend all that money, because if so, he gonna want some ass. Let's just be honest. He gonna want some things from you. And if I mean,
He
you
All
gonna
right,
don't,
you gotta get it though.
yeah, you don't gotta get it, but I'm just saying you have those men that have that mind frame. Okay, I done spent this money on old girl. She gonna have to give some up. But the thing is,
Mm-mm.
I believe, Munyon, that the first date, you just getting to know them still. And I think
Exactly.
that's the best way to do it, because it's levels to this shit. You just don't give it all right then and there. That's the perfect date.
Nah, that's what's
Yeah,
up. What about
yeah,
you?
because I feel like in 2025 people just made up problems. People been going to coffee dates and it was fine. Walk around parks and it was fine. Like that's how I was. That's how I was dating in 2020, where I was just like, oh, you gonna take a little walk around the park and talk, or we'll go to the
Mhm.
arboretum and talk, or something like that. And for me, that really helped me weed out dudes as far as if I can actually hold a conversation with you. So like one guy
Yeah.
had to be like, hey, dude, we walked around this arboretum and you didn't really have much to say. I'm not interested in it anymore. And yeah, so I don't know. I think it's just a made up problem.
Absolutely.
Well,
I
man.
agree. And just to add to that, like, okay, for instance, I got a date with another guy coming up. And this guy and hey, I ain't locked in yet. And he invited me
Girl,
to
look, I'm over here happy for you.
I
Boo.
mean, listen, and he invited me to maybe like a lounge, or not even a lounge, but it sounds like it's a restaurant. I haven't had the chance to look it up, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna have conversation with him, regardless of the spot. I don't care if it's somewhere where I can get a club sub, somewhere where I can get a salad. It can be
Okay.
something small, because at this point in my life, it's like I ain't even looking for a free meal. I'm moving with intention this year. Okay.
Intention, that's
Yeah.
what we're
I'm
talking
moving with
about.
intention.
Yes.
So yes, until the guy who I had the amazing date with, until somebody steps forward and say, hey, I want to make you my lady, then I'm dating. I mean, and I am actually going to tell the guys I'm dating the same thing. Please go out on dates with other women, so that you can have options and choose who's the best fit for you. I recommend that for everybody. I recommend that for everybody. You should not put all of your eggs in one basket and say, hey, this is the one I like. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. No, until somebody has taken you off the market, continue to date, and that don't mean sleep with them, because there ain't none of that going on, okay? But, continue to date and get to know people and figure out who's best for you. So, coffee shops and little lunch spots, salad places,
Yeah,
all
be
of that is
creative.
fine.
Be creative,
When you're
dudes.
moving with intention,
Be creative.
you ain't going for just a free meal.
All right, but hey, we
Yes,
appreciate
ma'am,
y'all.
ladies.
We
We
appreciate y'all.
y'all
Yeah.
y'all was great. Y'all came through. We love y'all input. We love that y'all are always tuning in with us, and we appreciate y'all call today. Merry Christmas to both you
Merry
ladies and
Christmas.
Thank
y'all
you for rocking
families.
with us. Y'all are very loyal
Yes.
callers and
Yes.
loyal to the bone. We
Yes.
appreciate y'all.
Yes.
And we hope y'all have a good Christmas. And yeah, we're gonna take this thing to
Yes.
2026.
Many
Same
blessings.
energy.
Many
And
blessings. We'll see y'all
Sure.
in the new year.
All righty.
Bye,
All right,
ladies.
that's
Happy
what's up.
early birthday.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Man,
Yeah,
hey,
my
I
young
was,
birthday's on Christmas. We're not gonna
hey,
be
I'm
able.
good.
We're not gonna be here for your birthday.
Hey, man, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
I wanted to say on the topic, I want to say the key, I was listening to it just to
Uh-huh.
summarize before we move on to the next topic. I think the key word that I was, just to summarize everything that everybody was saying,
Oh yeah.
about the money, about the dates, about everything.
Mhm.
The key word here
Mhm.
is balance.
Balance.
Right? Because at the end of the day, as a man, you really do. I'm not trying to. And when I talk about taking a lady to the coffee spot or whatever, I don't mean be cheap.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to say 6 months, a year, you still doing the same thing.
Mhm.
I'm talking about balance. You should have a way to. You should have a way to have an income,
Mhm.
a way to earn. You know, when people talk about you should have $1 million or 10 million or 100,000 or something crazy like that, you don't got to follow all that, dude. Listen, if you have an income, you are paying your bills. As a matter of fact, this is one of the first topics that we spoke about.
Hotline. I love it. Get It Off Your Chest podcast.
Hotline we got on the phone right now.